origin. Since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA King.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Fletcher. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
All right. 11. 118. Let's hit. Under. 19 Texans. Hey, south. Hey, no more.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. Let's go. Buggy.
As Stroud now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Claws red. White. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Rosenberg. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, it's one thing to complete the first pass of the year, but to complete your first deep ball, oh, that's got to feel great for him right now because he's worked on that the entire offseason as well. But to see it downfield, your guy catching it, you know he feels great.
Uncork the arm a little bit, get the cobwebs dusted off. Now he's ready to roll.
Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for
Here we
you.
go. Set. Blue 32. Set. Hot.
Operating from the gun, Rosenberg. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Set. Hut.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
2nd and 10.
Why, Tony? Here we go. Hey, 18. What's that? 11.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
All right.
A gain of 12.
Tony.
First down, Texans.
Oh, bro. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
Looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Rosenberg. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yellow 43.
Looking to throw. Rosenberg. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores, but he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Up the middle they go. It's Fletcher. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. From the 31, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to throw. Rosenberg. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Ready, ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his man, complete. That's Fletcher. No gain on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at high, look at high.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. 11. 19 Texas. Wide Tony. Yeah.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Dell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down, Houston.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fletcher. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars. Swap. Another swap.
Stroud sets up the play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Look at high.
Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over. At their own 11-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Set, ready. Blue, stop, ready.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's good.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver what feels like a nanosecond, but on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rosenberg. That one caught by all, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
They go play action here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. 14,
Texans 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Fletcher, 60 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Look to hot. Hey, uno.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the right side and caught by Dell. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. Caught on the slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Looking to throw. Rosenberg. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 52.
Now a give, right side. York. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
45, drill green.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tony. On the quick, right? 18. That's it. Buggy.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. got a man. It's Collins complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, it's Fletcher. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fletcher. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
19 Texans. Look to high, look to high.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He'll try to pick it up himself. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Noel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bengals 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Blue 30, ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Able to find Higgins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Black 40, ready.
On 3rd down, Jordan. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ready up.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Down. 10 black. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. York. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Operating from the gun. Rosenberg. Working the middle of the field, and he's got the man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Oh, right. 18. Outside.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Fletcher. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a pickup of 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Buggy. 18. Look at hot. Yeah.
And Stroud now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for him. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, Fletcher. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Oh, and 19 Texas. 11. Hey, uno.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
41-yard line.
Down, check pink. Ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right
check
about
white.
this one.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll run on 1st down. York, no dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. York. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
1st down and goal to go.
Switch, yellow. Let's go now. Blue, check. 10 black, ready.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He'll wind up losing 10 there. A full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready. Black shot. Blue, 32. Ready?
Back to throw. Rosenberg. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. McPherson now for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. We'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dunk through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fletcher. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Now Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity. Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Clock, 10. Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw. Rosenberg. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Texans 28. McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Ooh, with a juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Stroud to throw it. Going up top. And not going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Why, Tony?
Now Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's an aggressive shot to take. They definitely need a touchdown, but now you paid yourself into a corner because it's 4th down. And if you don't get a conversion here, that could be the end of the comeback.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to win this football game. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Check pink. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down and 10.
Down. Yellow. 22. 43 rail. Ready.
On 3rd down, York. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Texans. Hey, Uno more. 11.
Here's Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Why, Tony. Buggy. Hey, Uno. 19 Texans.
Stroud looks to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Oh, what a play, but he couldn't get out of bounds. And you've got no timeouts. You've got to get to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
11.
Stroud back to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Bengals 35. Austin Seibert set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their... third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
11. 11 MT.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Houston, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.